Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Beastman campaign for Mortal Empires. Now last episode, we managed to achieve something which no enemy of the dwarves has managed to accomplish, in that we have eliminated the presence of dwarves in the old world. Now unfortunately we weren't able to do it by ourselves, as the northern clan, the Norscan dwarves, I can't remember their name off the top of my head, but they're a mod faction that I've got in the campaign. They were killed off by somebody else. But we were able to take the last settlement of Clan Duasklad, the clan of dwarves which Thorgrim Grudgebearer led, and with their defeat, they have now been eliminated from the campaign. So like I said, it was quite the accomplishment. But today we're going to try and do something just as good, and we are going to kill off the Wood Elves of Athel Loren. Now, the original plan was, with our Herdstone in Carrick Izor, as part of the Blood Grounds, if I click on it, you can see that Kingsglade and Craghorse of Findal count within it. And if we march up to here, in Paravon, where I'm going to put my next Herdstone, the Waterfall Palace and Val's Anvil count in that. But you know what I thought would be even bigger, big dick energy? If we actually set up a Herdstone right at the centre of Athel Loren in the Oak of Ages. Now, we were able to get Molokh into a position to come and attack it. Unfortunately, he had to retreat because we had Dryker as well as this army here come to attack us. But we're in a position now to actually go after the Oak of Ages. So, just want to remind myself, what are we going to be facing in this? They do have a couple of tree men, quite a bunch of treekin, wild riders and stuff like that. Okay. What about the army itself? Whole bunch of Glade Guard, more Wild Riders, and some Zoats. And a Dragon. Ooh. Okay then. Let's kick things off with a fight. Okay, you're able to move fine. We're going to attack the Oak of Ages. Now we're able to use Lightning Strike, so we don't have Dryker joining in as well. When the game starts. Thank you. So, Valiant defeats. So we will lose this if we don't do Lightning Strike. Let's have a look. Pyrrhic Victory. Okay. We would lose our 2 units of Twisted Corpses. No, we are going to fight this. This is a big battle, the Oak of Ages itself. It's fitting that we fight it and see how we do with Slugtongue. The Lord of the Black Harvest will be feeding well tonight, I think. So here we are guys at the Oak of Ages, and it is a very beautiful sight indeed. You can see the godways coming through the tree. How cool is that? But this is not going to be, well, the main part of this battle. It's actually, if we spin around and go down here, all of this. Now if I bring up the unit cards slightly, you can just have a look and see what's going on. Thanks to our ability to deploy extremely close to the enemy, I took advantage of it, especially given the amount of missile units the enemy had, and decided to catch them off foot. So in the main centre, we've got mainly my Pestigor herds charging in, supported by Molokh, who has unfortunately miscasted, but hasn't done anything bad as a result. We've got our Ungol Raiders over here, Ogres sitting back here because they weren't able to vanguard. Then on our right flank, if I spin around a little bit, you can see I set up a bunch of Gors and Beastigors to come in, supported by the Pestigors and Gallic Stoneheart. Now this is actually a good choice for me to put him here because the, well, enemy has a dragon, and we're going to have to deal with that. Now while that's going on, over on the left flank, I've put the Jabberlife as well as Verdant, and a unit of the Twisted Corpses, the Beastigors, Pestigors, and my other unit, Twisted Corpses, without a name. Now, the main job with these guys was really to try and flank the enemy on the left, the ones led by Galak on the right to flank on the right, and for our other forces to march straight through the centre. Unfortunately, the enemy have a lot of Glade Riders, which are an absolute pain in the arse. Not just that, but they have units like the Sisters of the Fawn, as you can see here. They have a lot of Way Watchers, they got Wild Riders. It's just an absolute pain. But it's okay, we'll manage. Now, one thing I did do is summon in a Cygor straight away, just to start blasting away with his rocks. And I was able to use Moloch's spells to do a ton of damage. You would have saw while I was talking and introducing the battle that we had a Pit of Shades going. But we also used abilities like his Lord of the Black Harvest spell, or special ability to do some damage. He's been blasting away with Vile Tide every other chance we get. And you can see over here already, when the game lets me catch up. Just look at all the bodies. Wow. Did not notice that during the battle. Wowee. Anyway, the fight in a sense is going to go pretty well for us. Even though the enemy have got a tree man and stuff like that, our pestigores are anti-large. And so dealing with all these, mounted units and the monstrous creatures is going to be easy pickings for our pestigores, despite the fact they're getting thrown around right now. And we actually are losing slightly. That's surprising. Huh. Over on the left, things are going swimmingly well. There is this unit of Glade Riders, but because of their speed, I've decided just to ignore them, basically, and think that's going to be the best policy. So they're blasting away on my troops, but instead we're just charging through and going after them as we can. The Jabber's Life I've sent over here, because this is where the enemy is mainly trying to fall back to. So I figured if we put this really, terrorizing creature that's good against all the enemy units right here, he should be able to keep them under control fairly well, especially when we're able to support him with other units eventually. If we just check over on the right, I should be able to show you guys, we do have some Zoids to deal with, and around here somewhere was my Centaurs. Where are they? I can't... Is this them? Yes, it is. Okay. So originally, my Centaurs were trying to chase down these guys, but despite the fact that we had the highest speed at the time, we couldn't catch up with them for some reason. So unfortunately they took a few casualties from that, and then when I tried getting them to come in and go after enemy units, they took even more casualties, but they did stay alive, which was the main thing. And you can see Galak has managed to do a fair good job. He's been going after the enemy tree men. He's killed the dragon over here. I forgot to show that off. But yeah, Fast Dragon was killed by his blade. And we're just trying to deal with the units of the tree men and that here. You can see a Cygor throwing a rock just then in order to try and do some damage against them. We still got other troops coming in. Here comes Galak smashing through of one of the tree makin and swinging away with his axe, sending that one flying to the ground. The enemy bring in some Wild Riders, but they are not going to be able to last against Galak. We're quite happy to just leave them fight in the way there. If we head over here, then you can still see some positions where the enemy is holding on. But it is unfortunate they are able to outmaneuver us with their speed. As long as they keep doing this, that's fine, they can keep away from us. But I do have units, like back here, I got Findal on his chariot, just chasing down enemy units and trying to catch them in position. But it was at this point that a chain rout occurred. You can see here, Bans has gone completely in our favour, and we managed to win with a heroic victory. I was very, very happy with this, and I thought it was quite fitting getting a heroic victory thanks to the description here, because we have attacked the Oak of Ages, and seeing this bit where it says the enemy will remember this defeat scorched into their racial memory until the end times and beyond. The Wood Elves and the spirits of Athel will not forget the day that the Lord of the Black Harvest himself, the famine fiend, Molokh Slugtongue, came and corrupted the Oak of Ages. Very, very cool. But with this victory, guys, we can head back to the campaign map. So there we have it, guys. A heroic victory. We took a few losses. I think a couple of them could have been avoidable, but most importantly, we didn't lose any full units, and we were able to take the Oak of Ages, which is a big deal when you think about the lore for Athel Loren. So, let's click on this. Ooh, 26,000. It is a little tempting, I'm not going to lie, but we've already got 63.5. So, let's raise our herdstone. Give a second. Oh, challenge completed. Which one did we do? Well, oh, Kadrin Unleashed I just saw, right. Let's pop forward of these, which will ruin available, and go to our challenges. So, the one we finished is this one here, Kadrin Unleashed. So, by going for this, it gives us an extra number of uses for our spells. Sure. It's only going to take 2 turns, why not? I presume that was because we did summon those Cygors in the previous battle, so, hey, good for us. Right, Oak of Ages. Let's have a look and see what we can do here. It's already going to be a oh, okay, it's not going to be a tier 5 settlement, because... Oh, hang on. It is a tier 5. It's just, for whatever reason, we still can't build them. Oh, hang on. No. Wait. Scorched Oak, special herdstone. A herdstone of the Fey Killers stands before the blackened oak. The Wood Elves taught their place at the sharp end of horn and blade. So this provides a whole bunch of bonuses for our armies. Why? So we now got 5% missile resistance for all units. Melee attack plus 5, faction-wide, fighting Wood Elves. Ooh, that is good. Okay. I'm happy with that. Let's have a look now at what we can give it. Out of the options here, I think I'm going to go for this one. Beastly Pandemonium. Not because it provides necessarily any bonuses for siege battle. Oh no, actually, no. It doesn't really provide any issues for siege battles because we're not going to fight siege battles on Athel, Loren. Let's just go down for the Winds of Malady, giving us those debuffs to enemy units in the forest. So, that's you dealt with. Let's head down south now to Gore and Goros. We're going to bring you up now to come and help deal with them. I could use the beast paths, but I don't really feel the need to. So yeah, we'll stick you there and stick you there. Then we should be able to either attack Dryka, the King's Glade, or the Crag Halls of Findal with these guys. And if we head up to here, we'll have Hattori can come over here and take Paravon, giving us our blood ground for the area here. Decisive victory, let's take that. 62 losses, wow. Okay, there we go. He's now picked up the trait Fearless, excellent. Zealot as well. Purgapaka Pendant, very crap, but it might come in useful. And then for here, let's go... We're going to go for Shamanic challenges. Because of the line of sight for the blood grounds, it's not just all up here, but it's also all the way down here to Massive Oracle and the like. So having the ability to see what's going on, quite useful. Now, do we have any siege battles we're going to have to fight here? Not really. In that case, we're not going to bother with this one. Instead... No, you know what? Let's actually go for it. It's not necessarily that useful, it's just the fact that it does give me a better garrison than any of the other ones, in my opinion. So, we'll let you have that. Then for you, Malagast, I think we might as well go and attack Helmgart. Looks like we can just about reach it. So yeah, you go in, see what it's going to be like when we fight it. Decisive victory, very small garrison. Goodbye. And, oh wow, these are really crap in terms of favour. We'll take that then. Just because it gives us a bit more movement. It does give us Trollhide. Trollhide confers some of the more gruesome abilities of his former occupant to the wearer. So it provides a bunch of combat bonuses and I presume, yeah, regeneration. In that case, what do you have at the moment? Glittering Scales. And that's not the best item in the world, I'll give you that instead. Much better. Alright, and as for you then, we'll start pulling you back. If we can. And then we'll have you come and attack Montfort in the following turn. Maybe we'll get Sir Hattori to either go into the woods or to march down towards Massive Oracle. I haven't decided yet. And then, where is... Morgul. Let's get you recruiting a few units now, because your Bestial Rage is quite low. We do need you to get into combat at some point. So, you think you have now got everything. We just need to wait for you to be able to upgrade to the next level. Let's go for Mounted Blades while we're here, I guess. And then let's have a look and see what we can get you. Chaos Spawn? I think he provides bonuses for Chaos Spawn, so we'll grab a whole bunch of those. Do I want to give you... No, I'll tell you what. Let's go for that. Just so we can give him a monster screecher at some points, because I think that'll be quite fitting too. We'll grab a unit of Pestigores. Sorry, of Beastigores. And I think that's all we can really give you right now. Unless we come on to Dread, because we do have 3,400. So let's take the opportunity just to increase some of these. So we'll grab some more Minotaurs, we'll grab some more Beastigores. Don't really need to worry about that. We'll grab some of that and one of these. There we go. That's how you use over 3,000 dread points in one go. Right. Now if we come back to you, we'll grab another unit of you guys. Perfect, perfect. Oh, hang on. Oh, you guys don't actually count as a special choice. Okay, in that case, we'll just grab 2 of you and we'll start moving you in. Okay, Anorak Claw, let's give you Evasion. Finally, we can give you some more powerful spells. Morgul yourself, we still want to give you Lightning Strike, but you've got 4 points. So let's go all in on Dark Apothecary. The attrition doesn't really matter so much, but the casualty replenishment would be quite nice. And I think, given the sort of character he is, I think we're going to go Blessed by Evil, and then Unholy Resilience. Next turn he'll be able to get his hands on Lightning Strike. Oh, hello. You're the guy that was going to join up with Morgul, so let's get you marching up to Scouts. Low Bestial Rage, I'm aware of. Okay, Jindari. Let's give you now... In fact, I'm going to give you some of these. Let's give you Magic Resistance. Sorry, Missile Resistance, even. You've got all of these, so we'll just go for Spread Corruption. Sihatori has now got all his magic. I think with you, we're going to go for Darkland Spirit so we can summon in Cygors. Snenzel, let's see, let's give you Woundmaker. Malagost, did you finish off? Yeah, you finished off Fury the Herd. What other creatures do you have a lot of? We've got a bunch of Minotaurs. Beastagors. Giants? Yeah, let's increase our Giants. Which one would that count as? Chaos Warhounds. Nope. Nope. Is this one? Yeah. Let's get a point in that, increasing their weapon strength. And then finally, we can hit end turn and see what happens. So I had a rather uneventful end turn phase, although I did have to retreat both Goros and Gore away from Drika's army. She came to attack them both and was able to use Lightning Strike, so she attacked one at a time. It would still meant a Pyrrhic victory for us if I auto-resolved it, but I thought it would just be easier for us to march in and kill her with both armies, and so that's what I'm planning to do this turn. So in the meantime, Borgut has attacked Karazikarak. We picked up an Architect for Zatori. Flying Spies, Hasten Challenges. Oh, okay, done. Right then, let's start burning down a bit of the forest, eh? So while we're here, Slugtongue is now back up at full strength, so I think, given these options, it might be best for us to go for the Crag Halls. But let's kill off Drika first of all. So, who's got the least experience out of you guys? Oh, you're both about the same. Okay. In that case... no, wrong one. Right. Let's march you up here. We'll have Gore come in to attack. Hopefully we can set up an ambush, which we did. So decisive victory. Goodbye. Still managed to kill us a few casualties, despite the fact we outnumbered her over 2-1. Well done. There we go. We picked up 11,000. Can't complain there. Destroyer of Dryads. The forest's most embittered wargrove could not overcome you. The Briar Maven of Woe is felled, a hate-filled spirit erased from the world. Not quite yet, but thank you for the bonuses. Lord over Azrai? Okay, let's continue the march. Unfortunately, we're not going to have enough movement to get to King's Glade this turn, but we'll move them right up to the border because we might as well see about doing some raiding, I guess. Get a little bit of extra money coming in, you know? So... in fact, do we need to upgrade any of your buildings? Yes, we do. Okay. In that case, let's switch over to that Gore. Alright, we'll go ahead and grab that for you. And then, let's have a look. We've done all of that. Do we want to go for any of these? I suppose we can go for a Giant's Lair. So we'll grab that for you. Gorosnan can move up as well. Might as well just keep you nearby here. And you could do with some upgraded buildings, so let's upgrade the Marcus Lanesh and the Shaman's Pyre. We've got a ton of money at this point, we might as well use it, eh? Alright, Paravan, let's upgrade you. So that's that and that. Let's have you now take out Montfort. Easy victory for us. Only lost 3 men in that fight. Ways in advance, so we got the extra movements. Earthen Rod. Damn. We marched too far back. Let's have a look. Carrick Ziflin also counts as a territory for us, so we'll march more Malagos to go and take them out in the following turn. Let's get you then, Sahatori. Oh, we can't quite reach the Waterfall Palace yet. Okay, never mind then. What we'll do, we'll start marching in here. And we'll set up another ambush. Just to see if we can upgrade any of these. We've done all of those? We have. Okay, in that case, let's just grab... Well, we've got a building slot, so I might as well just build something, you know? Okay, so that's you done, lots of you done. You're going to come up and join with Morgul. So you move into position here. You can still recruit a few more units, so we'll go ahead and do that right away. Next turn, we'll be able to level them up to a tier 4 settlement. So we'll be able to get a bunch more buildings as a result. Let's grab that. Can we unlock any regiments? 7 more turns. Okay. In that case, I'll grab some Minotaurs for you. I think that'll be it for the moment. Yeah, that'll be it for the moment. Now we'll start marching him in. We'll jump him over and get him to join in the fight soon enough. And then, yeah, Slugtongue. Well, that's going to be the best target for us. I think going for the Craghalls because of the strength of this army is going to be our best bet. What do they have? A bunch of Branch Wraiths. Hawk Riders will be a pain, so will the Zoats. But the garrison is going to be much, much less than what we fought here at the Oak of Ages. So, let's get you marching over here. And see how we do in the fight. It's going to be a Pyrrhic victory if we fight this. We'll lose our Centaurs and the Twisted Corpses. I still haven't named you. Right. Okay, we're going to fight this battle again. So here we are, guys, at the Crag Halls of Findal. Although I was a little disappointed that the map itself wasn't anything unique, like fighting at the Oak of Ages. Although it wasn't until I loaded up this replay that I noticed over here on the left, there's a giant-ass sword in the ground. I don't know what the hell would have wielded that, but Jesus Christ almighty. Yeah, the fact that it's even half, about half of it is in the ground, so I don't even know what would have done it. Oh, wow. Anyway, I didn't even notice that in the battle, but anyway. As you can see, the enemy have set up over here, and they have got a bunch of damaged units, I presume from the pestilence that some of the settlements have had to deal with, thanks to us either dealing with it with Molokh, or having it from the buildings option we can have for our herdstones. But what I decided to try and do is set things up like similar to what I did last time, have my army split up into 3 forces. So over here we've got Slugtongue, of course, leading most of the Pestigors into the centre. Over on the left then, I've got a bunch of Pestigors, our Twisted Corpses. I still need to rename these guys. And a couple more coming in on this flank. And down here I had the Ungor Raiders, which, luckily for me, the enemy set up their Hawk Riders nearby, and that was their only target. I wanted these guys to focus on these, because there was nothing else in the army that would have been able to attack them, apart from maybe Moloch spells. So while these guys are blasting away and not doing that much damage, as you can see, we have everybody else trying to make their way up to attack different units. So we got our Gors and Beastigors here, about to get attacked by the Wild Hunters of Gurnos. Over here then we've got a Pit of Shades just blasting its way through the enemy's units, trying to cast what spells I can, but they're moving much more quickly than I was expected, and I wasn't able to get the spells off right before they moved out of the way. Very annoying, but we are trying our best here. You saw over here then our Cygor being summoned in for the battle, and in case you are wondering why these units are sticking around for the entire battle, is because I have a mod which I think is really, really good. It affects both me and the AI, and basically makes it so any units that are summoned into the battle are permanent, rather than just being a temporary thing like it is in the vanilla game. I just feel it makes more sense. What can I say? Now, if we focus back on the battle though, you can see the Pestigors aren't doing as well, and I'm not entirely sure as to why. They do have units like the Shadow Dancers and the Eternal Guard, but the Shadow Dancers winning slightly, the Eternal Guard are winning, well, losing decisively, There was a branch wave that's not doing too well, and yet these guys have gone back and forth about how they win. But we are clearing things up over on the left quite quickly. This is going to be a very quick battle, in all honesty. Managed to deal with the Zoats. They do have units of Glade Riders trying to shoot at us, but I'm not bothering to chase them down. It's just going to be too much hassle for us. So instead, I'm trying to make sure I move units around while I remember. I'm checking the bar every so often down here with the unit cards and just noticing, oh, these guys aren't doing anything. It's like over here, for example, you could see the Ungors were actually waiting around there for a little bit before I called them in. But they're able to go after the Hawk Riders now and finish off the job. Managed to do a fair bit of damage to them, to be fair. While that's all going on, you can see a Glade Lord back here, the leader of the army that was garrisoned inside. We've got a Branch Wave Duelas, who's getting attacked by my Centaurs. Not a good day for them. And everything is just going rather well for us. Not as smoothly as I would have liked. We actually took a few more casualties than when we were fighting the Oak of Ages. But I think that's just more to do with the units that they had and the fact that with the battlefield the way it was, it wasn't like the previous one where we had choke points that we could focus our forces on and do quite well in. But we are whittling down nonetheless. You can see over here the Shadow Dancers shattered, and my Man-Eaters were trying to do some damage to him just then. But we did win. Close victory, but the most important thing was we didn't lose any full units, and we have won the battle, taking the Chronicles of Findal for ourselves. So guys, with this victory, let's go back to the campaign map. So there we have it, a close victory, with a few less casualties than the last battle we fought, the Oak of Ages. But we took the victory, I'm happy with that. So, let's go ahead. 45,000, wow. Goodbye. Well, that filled up the favour stock bank a bit, didn't it? Anyway, Sword of Striking. Done, 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 and done. Okay, so that's that done. Let's go back to you quickly and upgrade that. So, where do we want to go for next? Oh, actually, no, we can't move anyone yet because we've finished the turn. Okay, so, in that case, let's just go through and do our points. Shandari. Let's finish off Uncanny Senses this time for the magic resistance. Gore. Ooh, what can I want to give you? Let's go for Fury of the Herd. Start boosting up our units. Goreclaw. I think now you've actually finished all of yours. Yes. Okay, then in that case, we'll only finish that. Okay. Let's just go for the resistances. Desarius, have you finished all of that? You have. Okay. In that case, we'll give you Uncanny Senses as well. Anwak, let's give you... You already got that and that. Let's finish off that. And then we'll give you... Let's give you actually Deadly Blade. Increase your melee attack a bit. Low Bestial Rage still. I'm fully aware of that. I'm trying to sort that out. Oh, actually... Why don't I, when I got my Rewards of Dread, go for Lords and Heroes, and let's get our hands on a Wargore boost, because now we should be able to recruit one for here. So what do we want, Tough, Strategist, or Disciplined? Now, plus 2 bonuses to all units is okay, it's not really a good one though. Strategist for the casualty replenishment would be quite nice. But having somebody who's quite good in combat, let's go for that one. Congratulations, you have now joined the team. We'll go for all in first of all on replenished troops. We'll go Blade Master, get Primal Instincts boosted up as high as it can go. And then we'll go for Deadly Blade. Any magical items we can give you which are going to be quick and easy. We'll give you Steel Claws. Nah, let's give you Blackened Plates. We'll give you that as well for an extra buff. Nothing there. Cultists, we'll give you this for the poison attacks. And that will do fine. Okay. Enter. Yes, another Dark Moon. Now what bonuses are we going to get? Extra weapon strength and armor. Campaign movement 30%. Plus 4 Bestial Rage. Or constant casualty replenishment. I'm going to go for Beastly Inclination. Get that massive bonus of 10% for all my units. Alright, let's pop through all of these. Thank you. Broken Nose destroyed. We've for now completed Kandan Unleashed for the actual uses of spells. War Wrangler. Okay, right. Let's start moving you in. So first of all, we'll put you in here. And now we're going to actually try and get you. Oh, we're going to have to quell animosity a bit. We're not going to be able to get anywhere with you this turn, so I'm just going to move you up to here, actually. And let you quell the animosity you need to. Okay, you are going to go and destroy... Wait, what? Oh, no! I noticed in the pop-ups we had a thing with Malagos being blocked. Yeah, so that's not going to work. Never mind. Alright, you. Let's have you now go after the Waterfall Palace. Oh, wait, can we not reach it? Oh, you're kidding me. We're slightly out of the way. Bloody hell. Okay then, in that case, let's go after you and Fowl's Anvil. Pyrrhic Victory? Oh, we'll lose a bunch of my Gores. What about a Lightning Strike? Lightning Strike will give us a decisive victory, but the other one will allow us to basically just march in and take the place. You know what? Sure. Let's go decisive victory. We'll take out the smaller army. Take the replenishments. Okay, Pit of the Shadow Cave. Let's have you now attack Val's Anvil. Okay, we'll only lose 2 units this time. But before we do that, what I would like to try and do is use Slugtongue. Oh, hello. Ariel is around. Okay. Not that we can do much against her, but she's only a hero, so I'm really not fussed about it. Let's get you over towards here then. So you can join in with the attack on the anvil. Decisive victory, we'll take that. We'll burn it down for 23,500. Juggernaut, for raised far too many settlements. Nice. Right, Helm Discord, Magisters, perfect. Okay, Slugtongue, you're going to go after there next. And so Hattori, we're going to allow you to rest up, and then you're going to go after there next too. We could do with some more replenishment though, so... still got the... I don't want to sacrifice the turned, so we'll leave that for now. Let's just upgrade these. Okay, you guys. Let's get you guys involved. So we're going to use the Beast Pass first of all to try and jump up to here. That way then Gore can try and join in with the fight on the Waterfall Palace. You can come after King's Glade, I assume. Yeah, it's a pretty crappy garrison. So let's just have you march in and take the place, Warhoof. Yeah, decisive victory. Goodbye. And 31,500. That's that dealt with. Okay. And then we can start marching you up. Okay, I was hoping we could actually have finished off the Wood Elves today, but we're not going to have time because I've already overran. I've chosen to do it so we can get a little bit more progress. But it looks like we're going to have to finish off the Wood Elves in the next episode. Okay, what do we have left here, by the way? Still need to go after Quillis and Massive Oracle, that's fine, as well as Carrick Ziflin. I'm not going to go after Mucilon because so far we seem to be working okay despite no official alliances, so I'm quite happy to let that continue. And then down here in the Oak of Ages, all we got left to go for is the Waterfall Palace. We'll take that, and then we can start marching our forces back into the Empire and start going after all the Imperial factions we've got left to deal with. So as a reminder, we've got Ordorf, Averland, Midland, Hockland, Nordland, Ostenmark, and Talabekland. Oh no, that's the long campaign victory. That's not the one we're going for this time. Oh yeah, we've still got all of those. And we've still got to win the battle, the Fall of Man. But I think we'll do that last, because from looking at the units here, we're going to be fighting Karl Franz himself. And going from his traits there, he's going to have his Griffin, Deathclaw. So I think, if we're going to fight this, I want to have it so it's almost like a last stand of sorts. I think that would be a quite cool way of finishing it off. But I think that's everybody move now. Let's just upgrade quickly. So go on now, let's finish off with Devastating Charge. I think will be quite cool for you. Okay, Runeclaw, you finished off all of those. Let's go for Magical Wizards this time. Anrak, let's give you Deadly Blades. Kagor, did you not? I thought you... Oh, you must have not joined in with the army. I thought you did. Oh, okay, actually. Yeah, there we go. Research available. We might as well go for the rewards of Ruin. I'm thinking about it. We do need to get that last challenge. We don't need to. It would be nice to. So we need to have at least 4 heroes in the army. So we could always try and get a couple more heroes. In the meantime, Zahatori, let's give you now... What about these? Any bonuses? Plus 15 armor. It's not that big and useful. Weapon strength 15%. Now, let's just go Presence and more sleep, and then we can start working on boosting up our units. Snenzel will give you Bloodlust, finally, I think. And there we go. So assuming nothing bad happens in this episode, this end turn phase, what we'll do next episode is finish off the Wood Elves. Now, I don't necessarily feel the need to track down every single little individual place, but they do have Massive Oracle, Quillis, and the Waterfall Palace over here to deal with. I also notice a very small slight green here, the Loren Forest. Oh no, that's Athel Loren, so they haven't managed to confederate with those guys yet. Okay, that's fine. We'll just finish off the settlements that we need to go after here, the outposts, and then we'll start bringing the armies back into the Empire and go after them with a vengeance. I want to wipe out the Empire, turn it into a chaotic wasteland, and make sure we win that final battle then to finish things off for the campaign. So we've still got a little way to go, but once we start steamrolling with our armies, I don't think the Empire is going to have much chance. I mean, they still haven't really recovered from our onslaught, although they have managed to actually confederate... I'll take that back, actually. They've taken quite a few territories back, although I did leave Talabecland alone for most of that invasion. But you can see here, Reichland have taken a lot of the territories that we originally burnt down, but we'll be able to come back and take it back, don't you guys worry. Let's speed things up, I think. We don't really have to worry about anything else happening this turn. Although I have noticed, during the end turn phase, that there is another faction. Down here, we've got the Dowie Ratuks. So we've got Dwarven rebels who've managed to secure territory in Babali. And I just like this idea that maybe these are just the refugees, the survivors, who have made their way to the coast, maybe to try and find ships in order to travel over to the New World or something like that. But I just thought that'd be kind of cool as a way to... Oh, bugger. Oh, over there. Oh dear. Faction destroyed. There we go. Well, let's end things here for today. So guys, thank you for watching today's one. I hope you enjoyed, and you do join me next time for some more Warhammer. But until then, everybody, take care, and goodbye for now.